Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a deep clean of the lint trap on a front load dryer. I'm doing mine on a Whirlpool Duet, but a lot of these are similar, so hopefully you find this useful even if you're using a different model. So this is a good thing to do periodically just to help prevent any lint buildup in there. It also, if you're having issues with your dryer shutting off without you knowing why, or if your dryer is beeping kind of randomly, what's happening there is it's giving you warnings that it's sensing too hot of temperature in the lint trap, and it's beeping initially, and then eventually it'll just shut off so that you don't cause any issues with creating a fire or anything like that. So if you're having those issues, the first thing you should do is check the lint trap and do a deep clean of it, clear all that out, and see if that fixes your problem. All right, so at a minimum, every time you do a load, you should be cleaning out this lint trap, of course. As you can see, we just did one, so it's got a bunch on there, and you just peel it off. Okay, so next we're going to take out this housing for the lint trap. To do so, there's a couple screws we've got to get. There are two on the outside, one here and one here. And then there's also on the inside, if we come in here and flip it around, you've got three. One here, one on the other side, and then this one's a little hidden, but it's down here in this pocket. So if you've got a lot of buildup, you might have to knock off some of this before you can even see those screws, especially in these ones here. Lint likes to get built up in there, and you got to kind of get it all out of there before you can get your screwdriver there and find that screw. So we'll do that real quick and come back after we've gotten this taken off. All right, so now you can see we've got the housing popped off, and we've got a lot more access in here to get in here and clean this. Just be careful of your wires there. You don't want to yank this off and yank anything off of there. So what we'll do initially is just hit all this with a vacuum cleaner. If you've got a small attachment for your vacuum cleaner, something like that, you can try that. If you don't have anything that works, you can get an attachment that's specially meant for this. It looks like this. I'll link that in the description below. This just helps you get in there to those tight, kind of skinny places and get all that lint out of there. Another trick you can do to help clean this out is use a hanger like this, just a kid's hanger. This also helps out a lot if you have a model that you can't pull off this housing, and so you really don't have much room to work with. You can use this to stick in there and push against the sides and really pull out all the lint that's kind of built up in the corners around there. All right, I've got mine all cleaned out. So I'm going to put this housing back together now. So just get it lined up correctly. It should hold in place, and then we'll put the screws from the back and the front back on. All right, and lastly, we'll just put the lint screen back in, and now we've got it all cleaned up and put back together and ready to go. Hopefully this fixes any problems you were having with the dryer overheating and you getting those beeping warning sounds, or the dryer shutting off without warning. If it did help you, let me know below. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next project.